Hello everyone, Philippa Kelly, Dramaturgy here. Welcome to Michael Moran's production of Hamlet for the Oakland Theatre Project. This brief audio talk is intended to be something you can download onto your phones if you wish, for your own convenience. As I begin this talk, I'm thinking that while Hamlet's situation is unique, and he's a 425-year-old Danish prince staged in Shakespeare's England, everyone is in some sense Hamlet. We've all lost or will lose someone dear to us. We can't bring them back. And we've all felt or will feel the sharp whip of injustice. Somehow life has to be lived in the sting of actions taken against ourselves or our interests or those whom we fiercely love. This is where revenge comes in. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. But what human being can live comfortably with that? We are the ones who hurt. We are the ones who feel outrage. In Hamlet, everything is ratcheted up. The stakes are so high because Hamlet is not just a normal human being, he's a prince. His father, a king, has been killed, thereby assassinated because it is a regicide. And Hamlet strongly suspects, and in this production you'll see this ingeniously played out, that the king's own brother has performed this act. Things get worse still when Hamlet looks at his old home, the court of Elsinore to which he's recently returned. His mother, whom he recalls as having been desperately in love with his father, is now within months married to the very man whom Hamlet has strong reason to believe is his father's murderer. From the grave, from every cell in his own tortured brain, Hamlet is called to action, to revenge. In the revenge dramas of Shakespeare's time, like Thomas Kyd's Spanish tragedy, for instance, revenge is a straightforward project, executed in the face of harm and of oncoming danger. For Shakespeare's Hamlet, revenge is muddied by the history of religion in his time. A formerly Catholic England is now Protestant. So when Hamlet asks the audience whether the ghost that calls him to the act of revenge is a Catholic ghost sent from the fires of purgatory or a Protestant ghost sent by the devil to lure Hamlet to eternal damnation, imagine for a moment Shakespeare's globe, where people in the audience would have been crying out their own responses to Hamlet's question as to who that ghost is. The theatre would have been a maelstrom of noise as everyone, protected in the sacred freedom of a theatre space, could shout out what they really believed in, to use two lines invented by Shakespeare, through their mind's eyes and in their hearts of hearts. And here's another thing. In brilliantly bringing religious uncertainty to the core of Hamlet's tortured hesitation, Shakespeare's also bringing it to our homes, our lives, our psyches. Revenge is never clear unless we take action in the heat of the moment. The more we human beings contemplate revenge, the more unclear it becomes. Whether it's against someone who stole our money, or our spouse, or killed our child, the pain and anger may not lessen, but the purpose often does. Because we live in a world with other people in it. Because we live in a world with consequences. The world of Hamlet, built by Michael Moran and the cast and crew of the Oakland Theatre Project, is a world where the new King Claudius has flooded the zone. He wants to spread clarity. He wants the people of Denmark to believe that he mourns his brother deeply, and that he is restoring Denmark to unambiguous health. He tells us that he has one drooping and one auspicious eye, one eye, in other words, mourning his brother appropriately, and one eye to the glorious present. But Hamlet knows, he knows it with every fibre of his being, that while his mother, his lover, his old childhood friends may indeed be flooded by this light and therefore focused on his psychic illness rather than their own in a toxic society, the only way that his life can have meaning is to root out, often I will add, with hilarity as well as dread purpose, the corruption beneath the light, to give voice to the truth of this corruption. Eventually, essentially, such a voice can't ring out alone. All the lone voices of unwelcome or inconvenient truth in history, including today, are relegated to judgments about madness or sickness. But no, Hamlet tells us, listen to this voice. Look within ourselves. Dare to look, as he compels his mother to do in the mirror scene that you will see in this production. Confront the truth of what we've allowed to happen and thereby been complicit in allowing to happen. And when you are beaten down, give your voice to another. Find your Horatio. Welcome to Hamlet, everyone. Welcome to the Oakland Theatre Project, the voice of theatre. And in this production, the voice of complicated, inconvenient truth.